To me, this is an incredible day. And an incredible day for me, an incredible day for the Ministry of Investments, Trade and Industry, an incredible day for the economy of this country, because I believe every single person in this ministry is very important in shaping the landscape of investments, trade, and industry. Kenyans believe that this ministry can make a difference. It can make good progress in addressing some of the issues that we are facing right now about the economy. We know it is a journey, but we must start somewhere. But I'm also here to listen to you and get your perspective, your suggestions, your concerns, your challenges, so that as we live, we are fully aligned. And what we are doing here today is a real secret to a successful ministry. If you think Kenya as a vehicle, this ministry is actually an engine. And if Kenya is a house, this ministry is the foundation. The more we exchange notes, the more we interact, the merrier. For I strongly believe that it is a good idea to have a lot of ideas, and inside this room, we have more ideas than this country would ever need. There is no reason why we cannot transform Kenya. Mark my words. There is no reason why this big team here cannot transform Kenya in the investments, trade, and industry landscape. As you're aware, also it is said that what gets measured gets done. I have a performance contract with His Excellency the President to ensure effective and efficient delivery of service to Kenyans. With your indulgence, I will remind you some of the strategic deliverables we should strive to achieve based on the bottom-up transformation agenda. And as I do this, I know that our PSs have already gone through most of those priorities. First priority, to promote and facilitate domestic and foreign investment. Number two, to promote development and management of special economic zones, export processing zones, the industrial parks and county aggregation centers. Number three, to promote exports and enhance market access for Kenyan goods and services. Number four, to promote value addition and agro-processing, textiles and leather and other value chains. Five, to promote quality standards and combat counterfeiting. Promotion and development of iron and steel industry and other industries like automotive, pharmaceuticals, building and construction, and so on and so forth. We also have implementation of an investment center so that investors are clear of their investment journey and they actually confirm that there is ease of doing business in our country.
Yeah.
We have mobilization of resources for implementation of initiatives, including rollout of Nairobi International Finance Center. We also need to support Kenya Development Cooperation. We are also tasked with a strategy for industrial manufacturing projects and also to implement local content policy, including management of exports and investment promotion levy. When I listen to this mandate and the areas, I would simply summarize it that we have a mandate to improve Kenya and the livelihood of Kenyans in simple words. And we will do that by ensuring an environment where the country can produce what it needs sufficiently for using in the local market and having leftovers to export to other countries. That means reducing imports. That means bringing foreign exchange to this country. More importantly, creating jobs for the thousands of the jobless people we have, especially the youth, and also pesa mfukoni for everybody in Kenya. And so it is a huge mandate. But in all we do, and as we do this, we cannot afford to lose sight of our duty to deliver on these strategic goals. And therefore, the conversation this afternoon, how we can pull together, how we will deliver on our mandate. In this regard, I expect our 3 state departments to bring out their best, to always submit a midterm performance implementation status. And in this particular instance, we need a midterm performance implementation status by the first week of January 2024, covering the period between July and December 2023. I would like us to take seriously the business of Parliament because they have a legal mandate on legislature. They also say we have not given our input on critical bills that touch on our ministry. Remember, they also have a role on budgets, and therefore they will shape our budget. Finally, they have the oversight and a legal mandate on oversight. But away from that, I find parliamentary sessions, if well handled, to be a forum where we can articulate our mandates, both to the legislature, to the people of Kenya. It is a God-given opportunity to go out there, say what we are doing, our priorities, our challenges. It is a very good forum, and I'm discussing with my PSs, and I'm sure we will be aligned, and as a ministry, we will take advantage of that forum. And therefore, my clarion call to everyone in the ministry, let us embrace a whole of ministry approach. I am glad that I've had several sessions with the principal secretaries, and we are all embracing a whole of ministry approach. This is the ministry that is a foundation, a ministry that is very important to this economy. We therefore must position ourselves even to attract the appropriate resources that will enable us to deliver on our mandates. I am a firm believer that there are innovative ways of mobilizing resources. If we have innovative ideas that are so compelling, if our researchers are on top of that, we will mobilize. I will regularly be calling on technical officers for briefings on their subject areas. Not only the technical officers, but anyone I feel that will have the information that I need. I have learned that there are a lot of issues of career stagnation, succession management, and just general welfare. To this end, I will work closely with the PSs to initiate immediate review, reorganization, and restructuring in collaboration with the Public Service Commission and the State Department for Public Service to ease avoidable anxiety, stagnation, demotivation, and all those non-essential. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen and dear colleagues, allow me to appeal for your undivided support in delivering on the goals assigned to our ministry. Let us pull together to grow investments, trade, and industry. Let us raise the contribution of manufacturing to GDP. Let us improve competitiveness for our country, consumer protection, business environment, generate employment opportunities, facilitate business and entrepreneurship development, increase exports by broadening and deepening the product base and export markets, and develop, review, and implement legal and policy frameworks to spur investments, trade, and industrialization.
Promote industrial policy and planning by Kenya, Build Kenya, and every quarter we receive reports from all SAGAs and state departments on how much they have bought goods made in Kenya. We also deal with standardization of goods and services. We also deal with industrial property issues and directive of property trademarks. We also deal with the issue of valuation and agroforestry processing, county aggregation and industrial parks. And in terms of specific value chains, we have a very specific dive on data architecture. We are also looking at issues of scrap metal. We are also looking at industrial training. The department is also tasked with combating counterfeit, local content issues, also automobile research, issues of taxation, and so on.
We have to improve the supply capacities of products. We have to improve whether for commercial service works. We need a good business environment as my strategic product mentioned and other measures. So that export area is extremely important for us. The role of internal trade is extremely important for us, also because we are now having two standards that are the warehouse specific standards and the commodity trade that you see the acting CEO funding there.
Our mandate is to different the national investment policy and a national investment strategy. As we speak, we have a national investment policy of 2019, but we don't have a national investment strategy. So what about the strategies? When we came in, we scanned the environment, and we found that there are three strategies that we need to formulate strategies implement. One is attraction issue, we had a problem with investment attraction. The second issue was facilitation and aftercare. We had a big problem, our investors are facilitated and taken care of after they set up. And the third one is investor enablement. There was a big problem on how investors are able to service. So we thought our strategy for the State Department is three-pronged: investor attraction, investor facilitation, and investor enablement.